Hey everyone, what's going on? This is Lrules364, and today we're going to be doing a video update. So, what's a video update? Well, it's one of those things where I just tell you guys about what's been going on around here. You know, where have I been? What have I been up to? If you guys have noticed, it's been a couple weeks since my last upload, so I've been kind of busy. And not by choice, it's kind of just come together in one perfect storm of busyness. So, where have I been? Working on vehicles, for one. I have one vehicle that is just too bad for me to fix, and it will end up being scrapped. Something I really don't like to do. The firewall is Swiss cheese. I'm serious. It looks like Swiss cheese. You could put your fingers through each part of the firewall. Even if you were to take some new metal and weld it in there, you still have to move all the wiring, remove the dashboard, move the motor. It's just a big pain in the ass, and I don't have the time or resources to take care of it. So off it goes. It's up for parts or repair. If you guys are interested, just let me know, whatever. And the black car, doing great right now. Things are underway, and I have a video coming out, something that I've always wanted to do about this car. I've wanted to do this video ever since I owned the car. Since I bought it. The day I bought it, I wanted to do a video. And now I finally have the resources to do so. So look for that video coming up soon. And there will be a whole series of videos coming soon after that. Also, I have been finishing up work. So my last week is this coming week, and then I'm unemployed. Yay! Not really. See guys, I'm just not the type of person to take unemployment. I don't like doing it. It's not something that I enjoy. I don't like sitting on my ass and receiving free money unless I win the fucking lottery. In which case, free money. But as far as collecting unemployment, I'm just not that type. I have to earn the cash. I have to feel like I've earned it in order to feel good about myself, you know. I don't know if I'm the only one like that. It's just how I was raised and what I've experienced over the years with the different jobs I've had. So I will be looking for a new job here very soon. Hopefully I find a decent one, decent pay, get everything situated with that. And also video games, lots and lots of games. If you were to view this part of the room over here, games, cases, DS cases, PS2 cases, Xbox cases, GameCube cases. There are consoles, there are controllers, there are game guides, just all types of things. It's just everywhere. I don't even know what to do with it all anymore, really. It's just piling up. You ever buy something at a garage sale as a lot, and you just figure out, you're like, fuck, I can't keep this, I already have this, I already have this, I already have this, and by the time you're done, you have another box full of shit that you don't need. It happens to me a lot. I've been doing the flea market thing recently, and it's been very, very steady business. I'm enjoying it. I'm having a lot of fun doing it. I'm not one of your friendly local asshole resellers trying to rip your new one. I am very friendly, very open about everything. If you ask, I just give you an answer. I don't really care. I don't have anything to hide behind. I don't have to gloat about certain things. I'm not like that. I'm just your normal, average, everyday guy out there just trying to get rid of his stuff. And a lot of people are just like me. They got a whole shitload of doubles. A whole bunch. And they have to get rid of them somehow. And it's working out very well for me. Anyway, besides that, lots of other family-related issues going on right now. And also, I have games and stuff coming up. And E3. Yes, that's right. It's time for E3 once again. E3 2015. I'm very excited for this year. It's going to be pretty big. It's been a lackluster year for games, and I'm looking forward to seeing some decent AAA titles, because my PlayStation 4 over there is just collecting dust. It's collecting dust. Now, E3 is this week-long event where all the big game companies get together hold press conferences and show off the new technology and games that they're going to be coming out with. If you've never attended or watched any of the events, I highly suggest you do. And in order to do that, you can either join me or go off on your own. We hold this watching party every year, me and DTA, and we just get a whole bunch of guys together in a Skype lobby. We watch the conference, talk about it, write stuff on the forums, Facebook, forum boards, emails. You know, we spread the word however we can, for as quickly as we can, in order to inform our fellow gamers. Fallout 4 has already been announced, so everybody is kind of over in Camp Bethesda right now. Don't want to mess with it. I'm just not a fan of Fallout. I didn't care for the third installment. It just got confusing. Way the fuck too drawn out. I got bored with it. I really did. I got so fucking bored with that game. I actually ended up having to put it down for a little while, and I just haven't gone back to it. So Fallout 4 already. I'm going to try and bring coverage of everything over there at Camp Bethesda. And as promised last year, it's going to be much better on the coverage part than last year was, because I really didn't do too good of a job. I was kind of covering it like an amateur, and I didn't enjoy the way I did it. So this year is going to be a little different. I'm hoping to bring you guys a little bit of live footage up here somewhere, and I'll talk about it here and there. But yeah, it's going to be a really good year. We're going to be doing Sony, Microsoft, and Nintendo. Nintendo's probably not going to show up as they usually do, but they're going to be holding the Nintendo World Championships 2015, and I'm looking forward to seeing who the winner will be. I'm guessing it's probably going to be a speedrunner, as all the little kids who are actually decent at video games have been kicked the fuck out the way, because hipsters with beards just love Mario. Yeah, that's the way the industry is going right now, and I don't like it. Voicing my opinion on the industry, there's just way too many hipsters in Camp Nintendo. There really is. It's so fucking bad. Anytime I got Nintendo 64 cartridges laying around, I got people asking about them. Got an N64, N64, NES, SNES. Guys, there's only so many copies of each cartridge out in the world. Okay, not everything's gonna be Mario Party or Zelda. Granted, some of the sports games they had for that console, the N64, was really shitty. They were horrible, and I would not recommend them to anybody, but you gotta accept the good with the bad. And unfortunately, with all consoles, there are really shitty games and there are really good games. You gotta take them both. You can't just pick and choose. Sometimes you gotta take them both. Too many hipsters just going for the main big stuff over in Camp Nintendo. They want a full NES collection because Joe Schmo on YouTube wants a full NES collection. And I'm sorry guys, I'm not like that. I don't care about Nintendo products as much as people on YouTube do. There's just so many fucking channels on that subject alone. I know they have that creator program, which is fucking over the big subscribing or big YouTube channels with a whole bunch of subscribers, and they get 40%, you get 60%. You know, they want to cut out your profits even though you're showing off their shit. They want your money. I'm sorry. That's fucking stupid and ridiculous, and they should be ashamed of themselves for trying that. But like I said, I'm not a Nintendo fan. Never have been. I've just never really been that big on it. Sega and PlayStation for me since I've been a kid. So yeah, I'm gonna try and cover Microsoft a little better this year. Last year was fucking horrible. They were just doing rebounds, 180s, trying to catch up to Sony at that point. And now even now they have not done so. PS4 is just above everything right now. EA, I don't like covering EA because they're assholes. I never know what they're gonna have though, so it might be worth a shot. Ubisoft really fucking burned me last year with Watch Dogs. Really burned me bad. And I don't want to watch it, but I'm going to anyway. I'll give them another shot to make a decent set of games for the new generation hardware. So we'll see what they have too. Other than that, it's going to be an exciting week. If you guys want to join me, join DTA. I'll leave a Skype thing in the description down there. You can just friend me on Skype. We'll hang out, whatever, talk about whatever you want. I really don't care. We can talk about what you had for dinner last night, whatever. Planet Side 2. Planet Side 2, that's right. I just dropped a bombshell. Is going to be out on June 23rd. So a couple weeks from now. The game I've been waiting for so fucking long to be launched on the PlayStation 4 is finally getting a release. Man, I'm so happy about that. I'm very excited. Why? Because it's just like MAG. If you guys don't know what MAG was, it's 256 people on one single field. Domination was the biggest map, 128 versus 128. Complete fucking chaos 95% of the time. But if you had structure and order in your squads and you had a good OIC, you can take over the whole fucking map and just wipe everyone out of the way. Now, being Raven, that didn't happen very often because quite normally we'd end up with a squad full of really retarded blue dots and OIC that really had no fucking clue what was going on and just used the mic to troll people, rickroll people. That happened a lot on all factions, actually. I had a Valor faction, or a Valor account, and a Sever account. So, tried everything, really. Never vetted, though, on my main account. So that happened a lot, and just mass chaos in MAG. It was amazing. The most amazing first-person shooter I've ever played. Everything else that I've played so far doesn't even compare. It doesn't even come close to being what MAG was. Not even close. Battlefield 4 is fun, but it's too spread out, and there's not much to do on the map. Yeah, it's cool, destructible environments and shit like that, but it just doesn't give me that large-scale battle that I've been waiting for so long. So a lot of the older members are going to be returning to our ranks at DTA. I'm very excited about that. More announcements on that stuff later, and we are actively recruiting for the game. So if you guys want to join, hit the website link down in the description. You guys know where to go. Just ask. We are more than welcome to new members. We do everything we can to help you guys rank up and understand the system that we go through. We are a very awesome clan. We have a lot of fun, and I really miss some of the times that we had on MAG. I could tell stories all day long, excuse me, but I'm not going to. So yeah, that's the big news for the month. June 23rd, looking forward to it. The PS Vita announcement a couple weeks ago really upset me, and I've been thinking a lot about it, from time to time. I'd like to make a professional video, me in a business suit, behind or in front of a whole bunch of projection screens and all kinds of graphs and charts and shit, stuff like that. That's what I want to do. I want to do a professional video and send it to Sony, either in their offices in California, or if I can, send it over to Japan, because they really just got to me with this. During a meeting, Andrew House stated to their investors that the PlayStation Vita would become a legacy console. I'm sorry, but I don't agree with that. The PlayStation Portable had a 10-year lifespan, if not a little more. 10 years, man, until they stopped supporting it. That is crazy. And the Vita has only been out for 3.5 years. Now, whether this pertains to just the original Vita model or both the Vita Model 1 and Model 2, the little slim one that they just came out with, I don't know. But really, it really got to me. It did. Because they have no first-party games for it right now. They came out with a whole bunch of good games, first-party titles when it first launched. It was looking great. The indies started in. Indie scene was looking awesome on it. And then nothing. Nothing. For a good solid year and a half, 2 years. Nothing. Now there were, decent titles coming out for the system, but there was nothing very interesting to come out for the Vita first party wise. There's a whole shitload of JRPGs and RPGs, and since the Vita is region free, you can import anything from Japan over here. Granted, you can read kanji, which I cannot. I'm starting to learn how here and there, but more on that in a bit. So the Vita just needs a push. It does. I'm not one to really do professional videos. Wearing a suit makes me kind of feel stuffy, but I'd like to do it just for the hell of it because I can. It's something that I feel that needs to be done. And the Vita itself needs to be fucking sold as a real console. It can destroy the 3DS once and for all. The 3DS has nothing on the Vita. The Vita is the superior console. Period. There is no contest. The new 3DS fucked over a lot of consumers. They added 2 extra buttons and that stupid fucking C-stick. Upgraded the RAM and memory a bit. Called it new. Moved the buttons here and there. I noticed they moved the start and select buttons. I like the placement of it underneath the screen on the original 3DS. I don't know why they moved it. Very dumb decision on their part. Anyway, it doesn't have that much, and it really fucked over the consumer. They have first-party games for it, and that's really the only reason why it's selling right now. Plus, there's this really lengthy process you have to go to change everything from your old 3DS to the new 3DS, and it's just a pain in the ass, and a lot of people just don't fucking care to do it. The Vita is the Vita. It's really getting screwed up by not having first-party support right now, and the price of the memory sticks is just fucking retarded. I'm sorry. Guys, a memory stick for a Vita, the highest ranking I think is 64 gigs, $90. $90 fucking dollars. I can buy a terabyte hard drive for less than a Vita memory stick. Fucking fix that. There's no reason it needs to be that high. That's one of the main driving points between the decision of a 3DS and a Vita is the memory sticks. The 3DS, even though you have to remove that fucking battery cover, you can still put in an SD card. With the Vita, you have to specifically buy their shit in order to use it. That was a fucking stupid idea on their part. I know they're trying to, get more money out of the system, but that's not how you do things, and they should have known better. They should have learned from their mistakes in the past. Yeah, the Vita memory sticks is just really killing the sales right now. Same with the first-party support, that's killing the sales. And then the bombshell that they dropped with the Legacy console, that's pretty much killing off any sort of customer base that you had. A whole bunch of people that I know own a Vita. I personally don't because I still think it's a little too expensive for me. That I have so many PSPs and PSP games to play. It's like, why bother, I got so much to do here. But I will own a Vita eventually. I'll get around to it. But the Vita itself needs to be on a higher level. It needs to be held up on a pedestal. Because the PlayStation 4 is not their only console. They just don't realize this. So that's my opinion, my little take on that. If you guys, have some sort of opinion on that, let me know in the comments below. Really, I'd like to do a pro video on it and send it to Sony. I really don't know how it would go. I don't know really what I would say or what I would cover, but I'm thinking about it, and that's what matters. I'd like to change that console future. It's only 3.5 years old, guys. Come on. Got to do something about it. Colossal Con. Why the fuck am I not at Colossal Con? I said in my last MLG ZipCon thing video that I would be at Colossal Con, and here it is, the time of Colossal Con, and I'm here at home. Well, due to my work restrictions, I'm not able to go up there. I'm missing the biggest convention on this side of the United States because I have to work. And responsibility does take priority for me over leisure time and having fun, stuff like that. But Colossal Con is just one of those things that I should have called off for, but there's another reason why I'm not up there. I bought a truck. I bought a truck. I went out and spent a couple $100 on a really nice truck. This thing is in really nice shape. I need a truck for hauling stuff. There's just no getting around it anymore. I'm tired of not having one. It's driving me fucking crazy. The only problem is it needs a transmission. So I'm working on it. I have pretty much almost everything out of the way. I have to take some bolts down, take the cable or the shift selector cable out of the way, a whole bunch of electrical connections, take off some bolts, and it just comes right out. I got most of it done. The rain is holding me back right now, so that's why I'm not out there working on it. And yeah, I need a truck, really. Even if it does need the transmission put in it, I need one. I can't get around it anymore. It's just something I need to have. So that's one of the main reasons why I'm not up at Colossal Con. I'm working on this thing, and there's just no time to do anything in between. After I get done with work at night, I come home, I work on it a little bit, and then I have to come in, eat, and go to bed, and then wake up in the morning and do it all again. It's a real pain in the ass to work on this thing in between shifts. I fucking hate it. I just don't have enough time to get anything done. So that's why I'm not up there, really. And I really hate that. I really wanted to go this year, but it's just not going to happen. So I do apologize. I'm very sorry to anybody who expected me to be up there. I will be at, I believe it's MissouriCon, I think, over in Columbus. I'm going to go to that one. That one's in August, and I'm going to try and make it to the next Gamers Convention coming up soon here. I think 17th or maybe a little later in July. I'm not sure on dates. They always change. So I'm going to try and go to that convention too. But yes, I will be going to another anime convention. The last one I went to just blew my fucking mind. It was just amazing. I loved every bit of it. What else we got here? So what anime have I been watching? What have I been doing in that little realm? Well, I've been watching a whole bunch of anime. A whole bunch. I wasn't expecting to get into it again this year, but a lot of suggestions from some friends got me back into it very quickly. I have been playing Fate Extra a lot. So my PlayStation Portable here, this little thing here, I have been using the living shit out of this thing for Fate Extra, and I am almost finished with the game. So yeah, I've been doing a lot with Fate Extra, and I want to read the manga next. That's next on my list. Let's see, what other ones have I been going back to? Rurouni Kenshin. Definitely Rurouni Kenshin. I've watched that series so many times already, but it's so damn good that I keep revisiting it every couple of years. There's the OSTs, the original soundtracks, and I love those. I listen to those sometimes. And also the movies, Samurai X movies. And there's live action movies that I'd like to watch, but I just can't understand what the fuck they're saying. I need English subtitles. There's another anime I have been watching called Sakurasu no Pet na Kanojo. I believe that's how you pronounce it. Holy shit, it's mind-blowing good. Really good. I didn't think I would like it because it deals with kids in high school, but it's just so good that I want to go back and rewatch it. I finished the whole series in about a week. Watch an episode here, watch an episode there, and I got done with it. It just fucking feels everywhere. Just feels. I can't hold all these feels. Just so many feels. That anime was just, it'll make you feel. If you know what I mean. It'll make you happy, it'll make you sad, it'll make you cry, it'll make you laugh. All kinds of shit. It's really good. There's also another anime that I've just recently watched that made the feels explode because I watched it right after Sakura-so, and it was just a feel fest. Feels fucking everywhere. Feels in the sky, on the ground, in the grass. Feels. And that is Sword Art Online. I have to thank my friend Jace for that one. He suggested me to watch that anime again. I watched one episode. I just didn't get into it at first. It just wasn't my cup of tea. And at the beginning, they keep skipping, floors and shit. It goes from like floor 26 to floor 75 all of a sudden. I fucking hate when they do that shit. They leave a whole bunch of different story plot lines out of the way and just keep skipping things. I hate that. But it ended up turning out to be an amazing anime and an amazing series, and I really enjoyed it. It was fucking-tastic. Wow. It was really good. I'm going to watch the second season here soon, and if you guys haven't watched Sword Art Online, highly recommend it now. Thanks, Jace. Seriously, the feels, just so many feels, man. So many feels. Trigun. A couple weeks ago, I picked up a copy of Trigun, excuse me. Now this is the 3-disc DVD set. I picked this up from Miss Pat's for $5. $5. I couldn't help myself. It's complete, really nice artwork in the background there. Pretty cool. So I've been watching that in my spare time as well. And I also have a new addition to the collection up top here, the Vash the Stampede bust, right up here. It's a special edition 938. So you're not going to find it very often. It's kind of rare to come by. So that's pretty cool. I mean, Trigun and the Vash the Stampede bus, really neat. I've always liked Trigun ever since I saw it on Adult Swim. It was a really nice series. I used to wake up and watch it all the time. What else have I been watching here? There was this one, I can't remember the full name of it, but I think it's Shinamao no something Testament, and it's very Ichi related. 18 plus, please, for goodness sake. Really, keep your kids the fuck away from that anime. I mean, it's just, they censor a lot of the parts out, but it gets very crazy very quickly, and you might want to try and skip some of the scenes because they are very hentai related. I normally don't watch that type of anime. The storyline was awesome. That's the only reason I watched it. It was a really good storyline, but they went way the fuck overboard with that Ichi stuff, and it just got way the fuck out of hand. They could probably do a lot less sexual innuendos, impromptu, stuff like that with that series and focus more on the story and less on the boobs. I know that sells in Japan. Tits sell just about anywhere. You lift up your shirt, if you're a girl, you lift up your shirt anywhere, you ask for money, people just start throwing money at you. I mean, granted, women don't do that, but still. I mean, boobs are great. I can't lie, boobs are awesome. Boobs are amazing, man. You got a big old fucking pair of fat titties. Love them things, man. They're awesome. But yeah, seriously, tone it down on that shit. Focus on the story. Q&A time, really? I think I finished just about everything that I wanted to talk about here. I want to know what you guys think. I want to get to know everyone here on a one-on-one basis. You guys are more than just subscribers to me, and I'd like you guys to voice your opinions, tell me what you think on certain subjects, ask me questions, seriously. You guys want to request a video? Request a video. I'll get around to it, trust me. I have a lot of things to do during my normal time, but sometimes during my spare time, I don't mind doing a special edition video for people here and there. I'm fine with it. For instance, that Field Destroy repair controller. Dirt Dog Scrapping requested that, and I did it in about a couple weeks. You know, I don't mind at all. It's kind of fun, actually. So if you got something you'd like to request, leave it down in the comment section. Just go fucking crazy down there. Have fun. Ask me questions. Just talk about things, whatever. I should have a new video out here soon. I'm going to go upstairs here in a couple minutes and play some Battlefield 4 with my friends at DTA. So until then, I appreciate you guys viewing this, and I look forward to seeing you all in my next video. Please take care, hit the like button, the subscribe button if you need to, and we'll see you soon.